How to start a business with no money. Ryan Westwood. Contributor. I cover the challenges of starting, running and expanding a business. Opinions expressed by Forbes contributors are their own. Tweet this. I've got a great idea for a business, but I don't have any money to start it up. Sometimes you have to get into the trenches and make it happen. I've got a great idea for a business, but I don't have any money to start it up. This phrase is something I've heard again and again and again from students, friends, and sometimes even colleagues. While it's true that a generous credit line, a team of investors, or an uncle with deep pockets can make starting a company easier, not having money is no excuse. If you are confident that you have a product or service people want, don't allow the lack of capital to deter you from your business goals. By pivoting, grinding it out, getting creative, and differentiating yourself, you can bootstrap your way to a successful business. 1. Pivot. Use services to generate cash flow and fund a product-based business. Starting a service-oriented business is easy. First, you provide services, and then you collect funds. But a product-based business often requires significant upfront capital to get it up and running. If you're in this situation, consider selling services to generate cash flow and to build up funds for a product-based business. Subscribe now, Forbes Entrepreneurs Newsletter. All the trials and triumphs of building a business, delivered to your inbox. My current company, Outbox Systems, began this way. We wanted to connect two software applications, but we didn't have the capital to build the integration. Knowing we needed to generate money to fund our product development, I approached the partner channel at Task and asked if I could build a software integration for them. Fortuitously, an enterprise Task customer needed to integrate Task and Salesforce and was willing to pay us $125 per hour to build the integration. Then we turned around and resold the product to others. A typical tech entrepreneur thinks, raise money, build software. But we turned the model on its head and essentially got the company to help us develop intellectual property for our business. To grind it out. There's no substitute for sweat equity. Sometimes you have to get into the trenches and make it happen. During the first 2 years of business at my prior company, PC Care Support, I knocked on doors, worked my own booth, and closed my own deals. I set up a table at the local college's business school, hired 5 college students to work solely on commission, and knocked on people's doors 7 to 8 hours per day looking for business. For those 2 years I didn't receive a paycheck. But I believed in my service, and I believed we could be successful. I was, as billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk said, hell-bent on making it work. The hard work eventually paid off. 3. Get creative. Funding sources are everywhere. Traditional entrepreneurship philosophy dictates that, to be successful, you should stick with one thing and not deviate from it. But desperate times call for desperate measures. If you are having trouble finding access to funds, there are a number of creative things you can do, such as the following.